It's Friday, December 14th. I'm Wayne Moore. This is Evening Update. At the top of the news, you may want to reconsider your travel plans. Environment Canada has issued a weather statement for the Coquihalla Highway, warning of gusty winds as strong as 90 kilometers an hour and heavy snow this evening. The strongest winds expected to be seen on the Coquihalla and the Okanagan Connector, with up to 15 centimeters of the white stuff expected on the Coquihalla. The storm is not isolated to the highways. FortisBC warning customers in the Okanagan and the Kootenays to prepare for power outages resulting from the storm. Winter storms in our mountainous service areas often lead to trees falling on power lines, which could cause outages for customers across the region, according to Fortis spokespeople. If the forecast doesn't cause you to rethink how you get around, maybe this will. ICBC is proposing a 6.3% increase to basic premiums that, if approved, would add about $60 to most policies starting April 1st. ICBC is projected to lose $890 million this fiscal year in what Attorney General David Eby previously called a financial dumpster fire. The current executive director of the Central Okanagan Hospice Association says new measures have been put in place after the woman who held her position for 6 years allegedly stole more than $100,000 from the charity before doing the same in Nanaimo.
I think it's important that our community knows that additional measures have been put in place, and a full audit is conducted annually. Prior to 2016, it was a review audit process. COHA remains solvent, and I think what's really important is COHA is the victim here.
Susan Steen, a former executive director of the society, is accused of stealing $109,000 from July 2012 through April 2016. The targeted theft of electronics at Best Buy in Kelowna Wednesday being linked to a similar theft at London Drugs in Vernon. RCMP in Vernon say officers are working with the Kelowna detachment to track down a group of thieves performing grab-and-dash style thefts worth thousands of dollars in electronics. Police say the men in Vernon grabbed what is believed to be 2 laptop computers that were on display and fled the store. Vernon RCMP have also taken weapons and fentanyl off the city streets. Constable Kelly Brett says the Vernon North Okanagan RCMP targeted police unit completed an investigation into a fentanyl drug trafficking group, resulting in 2 arrests and the seizure of what is believed to be the deadly drug. Members of the Penticton branch of the Royal Canadian Legion voted Monday to start negotiations to relocate. They're looking at leaving their Martin Street spot to move to 257 Brunswick Street, the former home of the Army, Navy, and Air Force Veterans Unit 97 Club, also known as the Anavets Club. The lease would cost the Legion less at the new location. City of Kelowna has unveiled the names and potential locations of 28 companies and individuals applying to open retail cannabis stores in the city. Included in those are applications from the BC Liquor Branch for stores in the Dilworth and Capri malls. None of those applications are in the downtown area, where, because of distance restrictions, 1 or maybe 2 will be allowed. Staff are currently scoring the applications, with the top scorers coming before Council first. Kelowna taxpayers will be hit with a 4.43% tax rate hike in 2019. That was the number City Council landed on after a full day of deliberations Thursday. Nearly half of that increase, 1.95%, earmarked to help bridge the city's estimated $500 million infrastructure deficit. The increase will mean about $88 more for the average taxpayer. It's going to be a green Christmas for a Kamloops couple, and they don't mind. They won $1 million in the lottery. The grandparents bought the winning ticket at Orchard Park in Kelowna. Rodney Plesko matched all 7 numbers on his ticket to take home the Lotto Max Millions $1 million draw November 30th. Okanagan weather, sun, cloud, and wind heading our way over the next few days. Wind gusts could reach 70 kilometers an hour Friday night. Highs to 6 Saturday, overnight lows to +3. Coming up tonight and tomorrow, more parking at Kelowna's Chapman Parkade is a possibility, and another dog death blamed on a pit bull. For details on these and the rest of the day's news, keep it here at castanet.net. Have yourself a great weekend. For Castanet News, I'm Wayne Moore.